Abu Dhabi for the last race of the season. First thing first, I just want to say right off the bat, if you're enjoying this and you're watching me for the very first time, I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want more content like this. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video from me as I do upload every day. Also, I have Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok that you can go follow down below using the username that is down below in the YouTube description. Also, the post for the team selection for the next career we'll do for the Road to Glory series, and the playlist for said Road to Glory series. So what I did, there was obviously 4 days going in to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So yeah, obviously 4 days until Grand Prix. Obviously we're now, as you can see, at the day of the weekend. So what I basically did, if we go to our inbox, is that we looked over here at the staff changes we're having for next year. So Pierre's going to be our Tickle Chief. Head of Arrow, we have Diego for next season. Race Engineers, they're going to stay the same. The Sport Director, we're going to have Jonathan as our Pit Director. Carlos Sainz and Valtteri Bottas will be the main drivers. And obviously analyzing through our affiliates, which... you know, there's that. And obviously the main driver development as well. And obviously, excuse me. And obviously we had Logan Sargent and Pat Ward scouted. And as you can see, if we hit home, I have Felipe Dragovich and Emilusa scouted because they are the next driver. They are the drivers that are going to be rookies next year, so we're going to go ahead and scout those, which that's going on right now. So, also car part development is locked. So anything like really, if we go here and then we go to chassis and the manufacturer, obviously it won't be in time because it's going to be locked. And let's say we go to the front wing. Again, it won't complete the date because the date is here, so there's nothing we can do at the moment in time. So, obviously, with that, also for the post-race data, we failed inspection on both of our suspensions, and Valtteri's front wing and rear wing failed. But again, everything is good to go. All of our parts are good to go. What else? Oh, the championship. Red Bull versus McLaren. Red Bull and McLaren will be fighting for the Constructors' Championship at this race. The gap between the two, actually, I think the better... Yeah, race preview. So, at the moment, Red Bull is leading the pack in the Constructors' Championship by 27 points. So, the Constructors between McLaren and Red Bull is 27 points separated. So, they're still in a fight here at Abu Dhabi. Still plenty of things to play out here. Max Verstappen locked out the championship. He's good to go. He doesn't have to worry about anything. Competition really heated up between Russell and Joe last race, with Russell taking 12th at the Drivers' Championship. Will we see Joe take it back this time around for the last race of the year? So, from second to fourth really are in the fight for their own positions. Second and third is in their own fight for second. But the NPS, they could be like, hey, Lando, can I take third from you? That type of situation. Carlos Sainz and Perez, they're in a battle for 5th place here. Valtteri, Alonso, all good to go. They're not going to overtake each other. Hamilton's going to keep 9th in the championship. But 10th on back to, 13th are still up for debate. I would say from 12th to 14th, that's really up for debate. Honestly, because Ricardo probably won't win, but, you know. And obviously, I really do hope Hulkenberg, Ocon, Sargent, Gasly, and Magnussen score points here in the last race, considering this is the last chance to get points. And for those that are not racing next year, they need to get points if they want any success in the last bit of their career left. The factory, or facilities, the wind tunnel is needing to be refurbished. Team hub and the staff facilities refurbished is needed. And then everything here needs to be refurbished as well. So we'll do all that at the beginning of next season. We obviously have the pit crew schedule, which I know it's too late, but the first, like, from Monday above this row to Thursday was all pit crew, except for Thursday. So there's that, in case y'all are missing out on that and just asking questions. So with that out of the way, we are getting ready now for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And as a matter of fact, I already made a save for this in particular, so we're going to go ahead and just jump straight into the save. The goal that I put for both of the drivers is, for the objective, I put 19th for both of them, and I will show you that as well. If we go into reports and race targets, there you go, 19th and 19th. Obviously, their setup is already up to spec. The only thing I need to do is change Valtteri's setup, which is literally this. So this is Valtteri's new setup here. We're obviously running our race components here. I'm probably going to run the ERS old components because that can still be ran at the last bit of the year, so we'll see that. And then Joe has this, but it's going to be 100% optimal already. So I kind of already did. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Here we go. So I want to do that. Is it going to... Yep, okay. Love that. Perfect. So now, we're going to go ahead and go straight into practice. Let's get it. So it's FP1 now.
We should have the green light now.
I think Kimi Antonelli, yep, Kimi Antonelli is in Russell's seat for next year. This is Kimi's last ride, essentially, in the Mercedes before he comes to us. So yeah, Kimi Antonelli is coming to our team as an affiliate. We already have the race simulator at 100% maxed out, so we don't have to worry about that. So obviously some drivers are getting their rides for the last time. So like Hulkenberg, there are some drivers that are in the last... normally what would happen is that, or in IRL, what happened last year, in IRL of 2024, everybody that was moving teams went to drive for those said teams, but like Hamilton, he couldn't go to Ferrari because he was still under contract with Mercedes. But Ocon and I believe it was, I can't remember what happened in Abu Dhabi as far as like race driver changes last minute going into Abu Dhabi, but there were some changes for that race. So
Still the same.
So yeah.
And try to keep the temperatures up on these tyres.
So that's all really that was all jumps basically. What I mean by jump is essentially that
Okay, question.
So Valtteri almost done with his setup.
Copy.
So essentially I jumped up basically 4 days than normally, which would take like what, 5-10 minutes to do. And I saw that the stream wasn't performing as great as I wanted it to, so I wanted to make sure that it was running good, obviously. So, this is the changes for Valtteri. So, I don't know. We'll see what the final product is for this, but hopefully it's running good. So obviously, Joe, 100%. No need to worry about him.
Yeah, confirm.
So yeah, there's that. That's all the lore basically to know of. I'm gonna go ahead and step away for a minute. So I will be right back.
tyres are on the cold side.
You okay there? You can stop in front of the garage.
I'm officially back. Sorry, Joe. I had to go use the restroom like really bad. But either way, we'll see how it goes here. So either way then. Yeah, hopefully everyone is having a good day so far. I know I am. As I'm recording this, it is Labor Day. And I just want to say Happy Labor Day for those that are enjoying it. Hope you enjoyed it. If this video comes out after Labor Day, which it will, hopefully you're enjoying said Labor Day. Hope you enjoyed said Labor Day. I know I am. So, vouchery is done.
Okay.
So now, so there's that for vouchery. Alright. Okay. Alright, so there's vouchery. Done.
Tires are the cold side, try to put a bit
Alright,
more temperature.
so there's that. I will obviously do
Okay,
FP2,
Jack, that was a check
because why not? So Verstappen quickest in the session, Hamilton, and I believe that's, I don't know which Ferrari that is. Magnussen, Ricciardo, all grid penalties. So there's that. So there's that. And we're going to overwrite this, obviously. So let's go ahead and start FP2.
And that should be the green lights now.
Alright. Alright. So Verstappen quickest in the session so far at the halfway point. Alright, let's go. Send it back out for another stint. Doop 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 derp 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 burp 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 burp. Do 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 do. Nothing has happened yet in this session, like accidents or anything. So it's just like, dang it, bro. Oh, major ERS damage for Joe. We already know this.
Copy.
We already know this, big fella. We already knew this going into the Grand Prix weekend, I should say. Grand Prix weekend. Alright, getting to the closing minutes here in the session. And pretty much the last lap that Valtteri and Joe will be able to do here in the session. There it is.
Joe, you can go up to mode end.
And Verstappen will go quickest here in FP2 for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So Hamilton, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Magnussen will all have grid penalties going into the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So with that, we're also going to go ahead and simulate FP3 for the last time this season. There we go. Baba da beam, baba da boom. And bam, completed for the season.
We're moving on now to the all-important qualifying session.
Drivers are able to defend well during races at Abu Dhabi, preventing rivals.
Okay. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and go straight into qualifying here for the last race of the year. So we're probably not going to do all that good, honestly, in my opinion. And we're going to go straight into qualifying. So let's go ahead and qualify here at Abu Dhabi.
Okay, green light.
So it looks like Magnussen will go right behind us here. Okay. So let's see what the drivers will get here. Looks like Joe improved massively though. Piastri so far quickest in qualifying. So far. Now it's Leclerc who's the fastest. This is Hamilton's last race in the Mercedes before he goes to Ferrari. Lando Norris now quickest in the session. It was Verstappen for a small moment. Now it's Lando. I think Joe might make it here. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. And we're going to let him go out one more time just to see if we can get another lap in. He's going to get one shot at it. Let's see if he can get it done here in qualifying. Let's see, coming to the line, it's going to be P12. It's going to be enough to make it to the next session. And Valtteri Bottas will make it as well. Perez ends up fastest in the session. And Tsunoda, Magnussen, Ocon, Sargent, and Gasly miss out Q2. Here in qualifying for Abu Dhabi. And now we're going to be getting ready for Q2 here at Abu Dhabi. And let's go ahead and qualify once again here at Abu Dhabi.
Green light.
And let's see, I think Joe actually is too close. I'm not sure though. Not really. And coming to the line, let's see what Valtteri gets here. He is half a second quicker than Joe. Guan Yu. And let's see if Valtteri goes quicker than his first lap. And it is going to be quicker. Both laps are quick. Both laps were quicker than the first laps, and Albon spun out at turn 6.
Around they spin.
And whoop! Oh, there they go. Spinning around, spin-a-roon. Went right round. And Verstappen hasn't done a lap yet. He's now going to, and that's going to put both of our cars down. I'm just going to let this happen, honestly. It's not going to matter all that much. If we go back out or not, because it's going to be a waste of time if we go back out. So I don't think it'll matter. Hamilton will go 7th quickest at the moment. Piastri is quicker right now. And Piastri remains quicker by 0.003 of a second over Carlos Sainz. So, Daniel Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, Joe Guan Yu, Albon, and then you have Nico Hulkenberg missing out Q3. And Lando Norris will start on the pole here at Abu Dhabi. So Verstappen will start 2nd, Piastri 3rd for the race. So we'll see how all this goes for the Grand Prix. I believe it's 57 laps, if I remember correctly, of the race Grand Prix. No, it's 58 laps, apparently. Yeah, I think this strategy is actually better. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we'll go ahead and just do that. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3. Nope, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do that for Joe. Let's see if we can do the same for Voucher here. So 1840. Alright, so there we go. So we're going to go ahead and jump straight into the Grand Prix. And let's go race at Abu Dhabi. We start 10th and 11th.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement.
Norris on hards. I believe Verstappen's on softs as well.
Knows this could be a good chance to really prove themselves.
Starting P10 puts them in the right place to get some points, but there's still a lot to do.
We can still get points here at Abu Dhabi. Anything can happen.
What today has in store, shall we?
Here we go. Last race.
Hold on tight. It's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Alright, here we go. Last race of the season. Can any other team get points? It looks like Hulkenberg could potentially score some last bit of points before he's not in Formula 1. Albon at the moment in Williams getting some points, trying to at least, for that team over at Williams. Albon didn't have a great year, but he's about to have a good end to the year as Stroll locks up at turn 5.
We're heading now into turn 5. The brakes couldn't cope, and they ended up their own passenger.
So now both of our drivers are in the points. Can we get double points here? Magnussen locking up, turn 6, right where Albon locked up. Oh, not quite exactly, but...
And the car fails to respond. They took a gamble, and it was just too late.
Hulkenberg has a mechanical fault. That could change things here.
Yeah, right. It certainly looks like they've developed a fault.
Well, look at this. Valtteri up to 7th now. And look at him go. He's about to make a move for the 6th spot. And he does. Lando Norris currently leads the Grand Prix at this current moment in time. Again, Joe back really in the points here. He could fight for it. Verstappen, fastest lap of the Grand Prix, leads the way. And Perez is forced to pit. And coming out of the final corner now for these drivers. Oh, hold on, chat. I maybe should have not done that too early.
Copy.
Tires update.
Really damage my front.
Copy.
I think Voucher will be alright, yep. I think Joe will too. Yep. Let's see what we get on pit road. Oh, come on! No! No! No!
Oh, it looks like a pit stop issue.
No! Team, what are we doing? Team, what the fuck? Oh. Well, that was going so well for like a minute or so. Madison locked up at turn 1. Big frustration for Joe at Baltas there. Baltas could be still in contention right now. Yeah, he could be.
Down to the pits.
I don't know. He probably will be the same spot, but obviously ahead of Joe, or not Joe, Sonoda. Piastri gets fast lap. He is gonna fight Kevin Magnussen, or not Kevin Magnussen, Verstappen for the lead.
Already. Oh, but it's slow. That's so unfortunate for the team.
Alright, well, how lovely is that? Verstappen fast lap of the Grand Prix. Madison is locking up left and right on those hard tires. Oh!
That's a safety car.
Safety car!
Mode charge. Stay
And I believe
positive,
Voucher
Delta.
can still pit. He can, actually.
Valtteri, for the tyre temperatures, we can do a little bit more weaving.
Okay, so here's my strategy now. Ready? Hard tires this lap, but we conserve that or put on. Yeah, we can serve on these tires, guys. I think it's time we put on the hards now and just conserve. Yeah, let's just do it while we have the chance. I hope he gets there. Oh, Valtteri has to wait another lap. That's okay, though.
Yes, it is. Alex Albon's involved.
Albon's involved. Uh-oh. Oh, no!
What an idiot.
That's Albon out. Magnussen, I'm pretty sure, is... Yeah, Hulkenberg gets a penalty there for that incident.
Yeah,
As he should have, essentially. Let's take a look at the DHL Fast Pit Stop Challenger. We're not in there now.
So ahead of
Verstappen is not leading the race. It is actually Piastri who leads it on hards.
Joe behind.
So Piastri is actually doing the same strategy we are. So we'll see how everything goes
Take
here.
Available. Copy that.
Lap cars can now overtake. That would be Magnussen. And safety car, I believe, will come in this lap. And it does come in this lap.
In this lap. At the restart,
Alright, back to green we go.
race.
So Hamilton stayed out, along with Ricardo. Jay lost 2 spots. That's outrageous. Oh, wow. Both of our drivers did. What is going on? If Joe keeps up with Hulkenberg, he'll have 4. Oh. That was Sonoda, I believe. That just out of nowhere. Let's take a look. Oh, yep. That was Sonoda off track. Don't say anything after that. Don't say anything.
Yes.
Bro, what makes you so happy? The fact that Oh my god, that makes zero sense, bro. Why would you be even happy about it, honestly? Oh, what is happening? Alright, both drivers can now make it on fuel.
We no longer need any liftoff for fuel.
So no longer need to lift and coast here. Verstappen leads the Grand Prix. Piastri has a mechanical fault, so does Leclerc. The question is, will it go away for Leclerc? And it does.
And as far as we can tell, they've got a fault with the
He
car.
had a fault there for a moment. Don't know what it was. Piastri did too. But Piastri is good to go now. 15 to go. I think Verstappen has to come down pit road. There's just no other way around it. Like, he has to come down pit lane. Sargent, I believe, has to come down as well. He's trying to get points. And Verstappen down pit road. That's going to cost him. That's going to cost Red Bull.
On low side.
That's going to cost Red Bull entirely. That changes the outcome of the constructors. If Verstappen, how much is, okay, if he does not get P2 in this race, he is out, Red Bull's out for P1. Red Bull will lose the constructors if he doesn't go to second place. He does get fastest lap. That does get him another point. But it still isn't enough. It still ain't enough. At the moment, he still needs another position. Maybe third at this point. Piastri and Leclerc have faults.
Can you just check the deployment? It seemed a little bit funny in that lap.
CRS for Oscar Piastri is the main problem with his car. Leclerc, let's see what it was. And Verstappen fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We don't know for Leclerc, but it looks like 2 points determined the championship. A position, as a matter of fact, makes the difference. And Leclerc, Norris comes down pit road. What is happening? What is happening? What is going on? What is happening? That gives Red Bull the lead again. What is happening? Piastri leads the way. He has to continue leading this Grand Prix. But Piastri has Verstappen not too far back. What is happening? Now we gotta do McLaren's bidding and actually hold Perez from getting this spot here in P8, getting the spot at P8. We're gonna be pretty much in the back bumper of the Red Bull, pushing the tires, pushing the limits, and we're there at the moment. Now we're not. We're still ninth.
We should try to close a bit more the gap there.
We're gonna have to pretty much harvest the CRS, trying to get to the end of the race and push on the last lap. But it looks like Verstappen is in the lead. He will help Red Bull get another championship. But now we have done what we could to hold Perez from getting P8 in the race in the Grand Prix. But Alonso now fifth now. Sainz trying to overtake Alonso. He does. And Russell not too far behind. Valtteri not too far behind. Now we're in the last lap. Verstappen leads the Grand Prix. Now, last lap. Can we hold P8 from Perez and Stroll, who are right behind us? Can we hold 12th? Or can we get to 11th? Verstappen wins the Grand Prix. He is the champion. Red Bull are Constructors champions. But Bottas now 8th for the Grand Prix.
That's the checking
And
lap.
now, can Joe get 12th on the
we
last
are
corner?
8th.
No, he does not. It's going to be
Good
13th
job.
for Joe Guan Yu.
Execute. Thanks, guys.
Very good race
Really good job, dude.
by both drivers. Valtteri
And once
Bottas
you stop the car, just
continues
ignition off,
to exceed
low voltage
expectations and continues to get points for the team that couldn't get points before or shouldn't have. But now we have finished 4th in the Constructors as a team. How about it? We finished 4th. How about it? for the constructors were 7th in the driver's title and 12th to end the year. Man, this has been a year
The Red Bull
for this
are going to
team.
be celebrating tonight, I bet. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Constructors Champions.
And they certainly had to work hard for it, with no way to tell who was going to take the title.
A podium finish for the Red
McLaren
Bull
had it,
putting
bro.
in a
They
huge
were
amount of
just
effort
fine
to
on them
get the
hards.
team up there.
They didn't need to push.
Their
Oh, that's
ninth win
heartbreaking
of
for
the season.
Piastri.
I expect them to be showered
Oh.
with plaudits and more.
That is heartbreaking, bro. Heartbreaker.
And with that, the drivers finally get the chance to cool off and enjoy
Wow. That's insane, bro. That's insane, bro.
So then, Karun, how do you think the Sauber team will be feeling after that?
It was a strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there, though.
And that then concludes our time here in Abu Dhabi.
And that's it for this season of Formula One. The teams will be working hard in the break, gearing up for another year of thrilling F1 action.
That does it here at Abu Dhabi. For the final race of the season, Max Verstappen leads the Grand Prix, wins the race, gets the fastest lap, helps Red Bull get the constructors, and Oscar Piastri and Leclerc join him on the podium. And Hamilton does not get points in his final race at Mercedes. He will go to Ferrari next year. Albon was the only one the DNF from the Grand Prix with the collision he had with Hulkenberg. And take a look at the driver standings. Piastri almost got to Norris, 9 points away from third place. Russell gets 10th to end the year. Hamilton finishes 9th in Drivers' Championship. And taking a look at the constructors, it's official. We finished 4th. After a great season, we exceeded expectations. And we are now ready for the new year. And as, once again, we do not get any points from this weekend in DHL Fast Pit Stop Challenge. Alpine pretty much gets 4th in the pit challenge. Red Bull, not only drivers, not only constructors, but also wins the DHL Fastest Pit Stop Challenge for the year. And yeah, what a great year it was for this team. We get $500,000 from today. And what a way to end the season here at Kick Sauber. And there's the DHL Fastest Pit Stop Challenge. We get $600,000, not bad. High confidence though from the team. We got rear wing done. So what I am gonna do is I'm actually gonna finish off the season or get to the end of the year. So we're not done just yet. So obviously the championship results: Max Verstappen victorious. Lando Norris came in 3rd. Leclerc takes 2nd, but the Formula 1 2024 World Drivers' Champion is Max Verstappen. He gets championship number 4 of his career. Moving to constructors, Ferrari took 3rd, McLaren took 2nd, but Red Bull is now the constructors' champions. They are the reigning champs once again, alongside with Max Verstappen. They continue to dominate here in Formula 1. But I doubt that McLaren and Ferrari won't be here next season. They will probably be back next year with a fight for sure against Red Bull. But F2, Oliver Behrman and Prima Racing win F2. We already had F3 already, but the last race of the year took place. Oliver Behrman wins the last race of the year. Take a look at F2 actually. Kimi Antonelli finishes 4th in the last race of the year for F2, and obviously Emil Lusa and Felipe Dragovic scouted obviously. Taking a look though, let's see. Behrman's not going to be in a Formula 2 car next year. He's actually already in a ride. Or no, he is not. What? No one's giving him the ride for next year? That is so weird. I think that's all we have for, huh. Interesting. So, Jack Doohan's going to Mercedes. Wow, Mercedes is getting affiliates left and right from other teams. Yeah, I didn't doubt that this guy would get a renewal. Again, didn't do all that bad last year. So yeah, we'll see that. Alright, so I think we're done for scouting-wise at the end of the year. So let's keep on going. Oh, we did have a research that came in. Hold on. Can I get to the 9th? Because we moved on to the 10th, I believe, right? Let's take a look. Yep, okay. We're back on the first day of after the Grand Prix. So rear wing did come in. I want to see if we can still get a research project going. I don't think we can get anything done. Side pods we can. So we'll go ahead and do that. That'll be the last project essentially of the year. Let's see. Can we get an underfloor done? We got an email from the team principal of Aston Martin. He says, "Hello, Kimmy." Oh, by the way, we're Kimmy Waffles, by the way. Just want to let you know. Hey, hello, Kimmy Waffles. Good lord, if I can talk. I wanted to offer my congratulations. You blew us out of the water a little bit this season. I can't deny that. I can call it a lucky break, though. Let's see if you can repeat that luck again next time. Enjoy the end of the year, and I'll see you on track soon. Alright, so that's obviously a little rivalry that we'll have with the other teams. Looks like we're not going to be able to have anything, really. Yep, can't do anything anymore for the rest of the year, essentially. So we're kind of just stuck here now, going through time. So that's pretty much it for the year as far as research for next year's car. Hopefully next season will be better, because at the end of the year we did not have that great of a car. We're back to being good in low speed, which is really weird, and we have a response, and it's over suspension simulator, but we will shut it down for a bit. Oh, we have a review thing to take a look at. 2 of them, actually. Do we? So Noah Power, our personal officer. So take a look again. Car performance is the main issue. That will not be the case next season, though. Take a look at that. We have the suspension done. Very good. And now we are pretty much in the last final days of the year, so nothing really else to talk about as far as upgrades. Alright, the suspension sim is refurbished. Cool. Alright, last research project is in. Or I think almost. There's another one coming, I think. The front wing, yeah, there's side pods left. So we're going to continue on here. We get another couple money here. So let's see. Sponsor engagements, 3 million. And our marketing ability goes up. We achieved our race target funding as well as the engagement fund. So that's good. We do increase our marketing ability. Side pods research is done. So the race schedule for the 2025 season, we can either let the game not adjust anything to the schedule, partial adjustment, or none. So I think we'll just go none, honestly, for next season. I kind of want to keep the same thing for next year. 7th for Valtteri, 12th for Joe, 4th for the team. We are now a 3-star rated team, which honestly I think we should be 3.5, to be honest. But hey, I'm not complaining. So take a look at the performance side of things. Our target position was 8th. We finished 4th. Long-term objective, we finished on the podium once this entire season. So that came in Monaco, by the way. So our team principal rating went up really high too, because we obviously carried a team that wasn't good. We are now noteworthy as a team, so that's really good. Our team rating did go up, along with the constructors, drivers. Heritage didn't go up, but man, we got another $1.5 million to spend, baby. Taking a look at the driver developments, once again, up a point for Joe. Affiliates, all of them, of course, go up. So yeah, there's that as well. Regulation changes, we have an extra gearbox, another ERS to play with, and the minor tech regulations for the year only affected the front wing, rear wing, underfloor, and suspension. The chassis and side pods were unaffected by the changes. So actually, I think we got better over the course of the season last minute because of how the teams were kind of sorting out their cars. But taking a look at the McLaren, is this next year car? Or is this next year I'm looking at? I don't know if this is. I don't know if that's next year's car performance stats or not. But we're going to go ahead though and actually save this, because next episode, we will go through the off season. Which actually, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just get through the off season. All right, research period closed. New regulations are taken into effect this season. So taking a look at this, our new season target is 4th in the constructors. That is wild for next year. I feel like we should have just sold out last minute, like in the last couple races, to take 5th, but let's see. I want to see what teams are available. Let's see what teams would sign us. I want to see. So Alpine is actually interested. Haas, Williams, and RB. Okay. And obviously we have Sauber, so okay, interesting. Can I stay over at Sauber? Select the team? Yes, I want to stay over at Kick Sauber for next year. Alright. So taking a look now. Welcome to the new season. Time to review any regulation changes, prepare for car development, and check in on your team's mentality and contracts to get ready for another thrilling season of Formula One. So the board their confidence was high. The race performance was delighted. The objective was happy, satisfied with the finances. So we have like $500,000 in the bank, no money whatsoever. So here's the gains that we got from the regulations. I'm going to go over the ones that got affected. So front wing, massive gains. Only low speed, medium speed, high speed got affected. So big gain there on the front wing. Big gain in the rear wing. Big gains as well in the underfloor. And also big gains again in the suspension. And take a look at the chassis. We did gain some stats. And same thing here. We gained some in a bit of everything. So finances or financial. Nothing happened here as far as the changes. Sporting is where all of it changed. No points as far as that changed. None of the... Ironically enough, I didn't see a fast lap get taken out or anything. The point allocation stayed the same. CFD testing stayed the same. Wind tunnel testing, same thing. But we get another gearbox, another RS for next season. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at power units. So we have a couple options. We can either choose Ferrari, Renault, Red Bull, or Honda, or we could pick Mercedes. I think for the durability purposes, I think I want to keep the power that we had. And I think Mercedes would make sense here. Durability will be better as a... Yeah, we'll just pick Mercedes here for next season. And there we are. Carlos Sainz is now in the Kick Sauber suit, baby. Oh, dude, that's interesting. All right, let's take a look. I don't think we can do sponsor negotiations. We can. Okay. Take a look at the mentality. We might as well look what we have. So take a look here. Carlos Sainz. New driver on the grid, or not new driver on the grid, new driver in the team. I'm actually going to switch out the engineers. Yeah, let me do that. That makes better sense. So now Carlos says not so good of an engineer. I think might actually renew this guy's contract. Yeah, I might buy. Hang on, let me take a look. Race engineers. We'll see what's available. Mercedes has like this. Wow, they have pretty good ratings though. Yeah. So let's see. I can probably get Chris. He got hired last minute? Really? I doubt it. I doubt he got hired. Okay. Chris Cronin got hired last minute is crazy. Bro, I'm going to get... Actually, I might get Rivera onto the team. No, I'm going to keep the engineers we have for the moment. I'm going to keep the engineers we have. So taking a look, our head of aero, technical chief, and pit director, they're all pretty good mentality-wise. I thought they wouldn't, but they're actually pretty good mentality-wise. Jonathan's actually positive about it. Valtteri is enthusiastic. His biggest concern is factory. We'll take care of that here in a minute. Carl Sainz is positive. What's his rating? What's his low? Okay. For Carlos, his worst rating is smoothness and adaptability, so long run essentially is what we're going to be doing. For him, what about Valtteri? Same thing, I think, yeah. Same for the both of them. These two are going to stay the same. Technical chief, let's take a look. Car performance is the major thing. Drivers, Pierre's not happy with, but hey, bud, you're going to have to stick with these guys. Yeah, we're going to have to do the ground effect for Pierre. Diego, what's your problem? Yeah, drivers and facilities, yeah. I could see that being an issue. You're going to have to deal with it. Is that airflow intake? Yeah, it's airflow intake for Diego. And for Jonathan, we're going to get... What does leadership do? I don't remember. I remember. Okay. So taking a look at the pit crew. We are going to make sure that this team is up to snuff for, yeah, the whole month of January is when they're going to be put to work. Put to major work here. So taking a look. So there we go. There's that. And then there we go. That is going to be that for this. So there's that. Oh, Kimi Antonelli, that's right. So Kimi is positive. Car performance is the issue. Let's see. Adaptability is the problem, as well as overtake. Let's see, will it be? It's gonna be wheel to wheel for now. No, let's do long run. Yeah, let's do long run. This guy is gonna be one of our car development drivers. So I think we're good on car development, huh? Yep, 3. Yep, okay, we're good. So Kimmy will. Can I? I can't offer him a contract. Okay. Okay. Kimmy is still an F2. Okay, I was about to say he should be still an F2, and he is. So that's good to see. Okay. So the car isn't bad, but it's not that good either. Okay. Sponsor negotiations. Let's do this one again. Yep, let's do that. Mentality. Wait, can I do development rate on the driver? Right? Is that right? Can I? No, I can't. Shoot. Yeah, let's do that. Non-race appearance. Yeah, let's do that one. It's gonna get us a lot of money that we need. Alright, so Boltas is enthusiastic. What about everybody else? Oh, our sponsor. Oh, he's now enthusiastic. Car performance. Okay, so take a look at our facilities. We're going to refurbish everything. Our factory is close now to getting upgraded. Okay, I was about to say, that should be coming in pretty soon as far as upgraded. Refurbish. Oh, fuddle sticks. Hold on. Oh, man. I should have, oh, that's gonna suck. I accidentally, the Winter Center actually is useless, by the way. This again. We're gonna pick that one again. We're gonna pick that. This. And that one. Yes. Okay. 37 million. Refurbish. 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 Alright, so I think we're going to upgrade this. This one, yeah, we'll do that as well. Okay. So taking a look. Alright, so I am spoiling the lineup. Whoops. Projects. Let's do underfloor. Let's see how good it'll be on underfloor. I doubt it will because of... I doubt it'll do any good because of the fact that we did so much research into the underfloor, I think, ideally. Yeah. It's not going to be that good, but it's going to get us positions. Yeah, let's do it. 6 employees. Good. We're going to go ahead and do a front wing as well. Tire preservation. Get out of here. So we're going to do that for the front wing. It's going to get us a lot of cornering stats. I think we should get this out of the way. I think we should get the engine cooling stuff out of the way. So, I think we should do this. Lower all this, actually, too. Yeah. Tire preservation, yup. Alright, there we go. That's for suspension. And side pods. Alright. Engine. We're going to do that. That. And that. There we go. It's not going to get us anywhere, though, in the engine cooling department, but hey, it's good. We have 3 slots. So there's that. Alright, so I think we're good to go to actually move on through the month of January. Very good. Kim and Tonelli already up to 80 rated. That is good to see. So now what we're going to basically be doing is going through the whole month. So now, let's take a look at this lineup. Let's go to the reigning champs first. Red Bull, Verstappen and Alonso. McLaren keeps their drivers of Lando and Oscar. Leclerc at Ferrari. Sainz at Sauber. Hamilton at Ferrari. Bottas at Sauber. Gasly to Aston Martin. Russell stays at Mercedes. Felipe Dragovich, our first rookie this season, will go to Aston Martin. Perez to Mercedes. Emil Lusa, a rookie here in Formula 1. He will drive for RB as a rookie. Albon stays in Williams. Magnussen joins Emil Lusa at RB. Ocon will join Williams. Theo Pourchaire at Haas. Liam Lawson at Alpine. Daniel Ricciardo to Haas as well. And then you have Sargent who will join Alpine. So very interesting lineups for the new year. Obviously, if you want to take a look at the F3 and F2 lineups, I will just go through it. But if you see your favorite driver in here, I'm just going to show it to you. Abby Pulling in Mercedes, is it? Or is that Aston Martin's suit? I can't remember. No. That has to be Mercedes. I'm fully confident that's Mercedes. Qualidata is now in F2. Interesting. Yeah, that's Mercedes. Yeah, that's Mercedes. Abby Pulling got pulled to Mercedes. Interesting. So, Isaac Hijar might be the champ in this season. That or it'll be Kimi Antonelli. I doubt it'll be Hijar, but we'll see. Yeah, take a look at the pit crew. Car setup went down. Speed went down. It's going to be weird. Taking a look at that. Alright, we're good to go to keep simming through. Team Hub refurbished. Very good. Membora room is upgraded. Tour center is refurbished. Let's keep going. I think the one thing they're not happy about is Valtteri not being the team, the other staff, I think. So, like, Pierre, Diego, and Jonathan, I think they're all not happy that Valtteri's in the team. So, race sim is done. Car performance for Carlos. Car performance for Andrea. Car performance for our main staff. Still, car performance is the issue, guys. We're still in 2024 in terms of everyone's biggest problem. Car performance. When Sean... Okay, Alex is up a rating. That's good. Alright, first design up and done. It is the underflow. Yeah, on the flow. Anyway. 4 pieces of the underfloor ready to go. Ready to manufacture. The next thing we're going to be making is the rear wing for this car. We're going to go ahead and prioritize over... We're going to prioritize speed and obviously cornering in this one. Actually... Nah. I think we're just going to go all on speed with this one. All on speed here. Try to get the speed we can. Actually, no. Not rear wing. We need a chassis first. What am I doing? DRS Delta goes down. Nah, I don't think we need the engine cooling right away. Alright, so there we go. That's the chassis that we'll be bringing in. Okay, there we go. There's that. Factory just got an upgrade, so now we can do more manufacturing. Very good. Wind tunnel is done. We're going to keep going. Quadita's up a rating. Very good. And side pods ready to manufacture as well. We're going to have that up and ready before the race. Now the rear wing. Let's do speed on this, and then we'll do another iteration where we'll do cornering as well. Yeah, let's... it's not going to matter. We'll just go ahead and put the cornering stats in. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, to be honest. There we go. Let's go. And we're at the end of the month here. Dryer development. None of our dryers went up. Kimmy went up on 2 in cornering. Very good. Looks like our quality driver went up in the adaptability. Good. Our suspension's in. Perfect. Perfect stuff. We'll go ahead and do another of that. Now we can do underfloor. Another iteration of the underfloor. See if we can gain some of that cornering back. Alright. Or top speed, actually. Alright, let's see. Can we get the losses? Ooh, we squeaked it out. Okay. So there we go. We're going to get 2 in the low speed. That's good enough for me. Got a decent chunk of money. Pit crew schedule. Let's see. Let's go full in on the pit crew here. We have got to do pit crew as well. I think that's all we're going to be able to do for now anyway. Okay. So we'll go and just do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep going here. Design center done. Refurbishing, that's good. I think we might have our suspensions done. Ooh. Alright, rear wing will come in a couple days earlier than it was predicted. So on the 25th of February it'll come in. Hospitality area is done. Very good. Design is done for the front wing. Let's go and manufacture that. I was about to say, ain't no way the front wing done, or the chassis, excuse me. So, underfloor is going to be the only one that's done. What can we do another thing of? Oh, we could do suspension. Yeah, we could do suspension. Let's get that second iteration out of the way, huh? Where we'll do speed as well as cornering. So, here's this, here's that, that. Here's this as well. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's do that. I like that design. Let's do it. Alright, 17 days till Grand Prix. Chassis done. We'll have to wait on that. I think this one's about to be done. No, it's not. Okay. Suspension. Only one. Underfloor. Yes, we could put that in for both cars. We'll just do this. Sidepod's done. Front wing only done with one car. Okay. I think it's 19th where we get the completion. There it is. Underfloor is done. Very good. So, front wing is now done with both cars. Suspension's done with both. I think Sidepod got another one, yeah. Sidepod's got another one. Chassis now. We'll do 4 of those. We won't get any of the chassis, though. Oh, dude, this is a killer right here. This is like championship almost of a car. Alright, sponsor plan. Let's take a look at that, actually. Let's do that, that, and that one. There we go. So we'll get 700. Oh, wow, we lost money engagement? Huh. Well, I mean, we are getting more money through winnings, obviously, from last year, so it's kind of a balancing act. Rear wing's done now. Side pods will be done, so we can go ahead and get a rear wing going. Can we make another front wing? I think we can. Let's actually take a look at that. Front wing. We can, okay. Is it gonna be any good? No, it's not. We kind of do need a speed part, though. I think side pods are the answer to that question, actually. Let's do this. Let's do a second iteration, but we lose some stats and stuff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that for the side pods. Yeah. I don't know. We lose stats in this, too. We gain this back, though, with the chassis. All the cornering, but the cooling we don't. We lose, rather. Suspension, I don't think suspension's that much better, to be honest. What are we doing the R24? We gained a little. How about this? We lose in high speed. So, do we just smash these together? Maybe. This is actually... Oh, wait. We can't do this yet. Do we have a wing on this? Nope, we don't. Damn it. Fuck. What can we do? The only one that's really good is the front wing, realistically. Do we have that? I don't think we even have it on the way. Hold on. Yeah, I think front wing would be good. Honestly, I think what we can do with the front wing is just get the... Hold on, let's see. Hold on. I want to see something. So we do this, right? And then we do that. And do this. And then we do this. Okay. I think, honestly, this might be the balance with that side pod in mind. Yeah, it is. So come over to the side pods. And literally, we just do this. This. That. Okay, so 357 is what we're losing on that front wing, or side pod. Oh, dude, we're good. We're good. We gained most of it back with the front wing, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, hold on. We go medium on the... Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, I can customize the drag reduction. Yeah, look at that. We get some of the speed back. We get some of our speed. Or we could do this and just hurt the cornering. I think we just go with this. Yeah, let's go with this. Fuck it, we'll just go maximum. Fuck it, maximum it will go. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, Carlos Sainz is no longer positive. Bottas is no longer enthusiastic. This is not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Alright. Side pod's done. So now we can do rear wing manufacturing. Alright, so manufacture. We'll do 6 of these. Boom! We'll obviously wait on that. And we're done. We are done with the off season. We're obviously done after the Abu Dhabi race, but with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the off season going into the Bahrain Grand Prix. With that, guys, I think that's about does it for this one. So with that, guys, if you did enjoy this video, I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. And if you want to be notified every time I upload, hit the notification bell so you don't miss another one from me, as I do upload every day essentially. I also have Twitch that I stream every day. That's also down below. You can use my name. You can find my Twitch actually by using the username down below in the search bar on Twitch, alongside with TikTok and Instagram down below. using the username provided to follow me there on those platforms. But either way, that is going to be that, ladies and gentlemen. It is over. We are done with this off season. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go racing right on into Bahrain. Next episode, we'll actually take a look at what the car is like, compared to the other teams, see how we're looking going into this race. I also want to say for every session, except for sprint weekends, Kimi Antonelli will take place at Valtteri Bottas because I do want Kimi Antonelli next season. If obviously we're not going to win the constructors this year at all. I think we'll be somewhere in the top 3 maybe, but not winning the races obviously and constructors titles. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is that for this episode. If you did enjoy, I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. More content like this, and also again hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video from me as I do upload it every day. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for me. And with that, guys, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace out, everybody. Ciao.